Okay, looks like we're live now.
Took me a while. I had all kinds of problems with my
OBS. Okay, looks like we're live now. OBS. Just so you know, guys, I had some issues, but I've got everything up and running. I put
Nice.
the link in. Some reason my OBS went nutty, and it took me like a half hour to get it fixed. I put the link in the endurance chat. If you want to share it somewhere else for free. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee finally. I had some issues, but I got everything up and running.
Nice.
Link in. Some reason my OBS went nutty, and it took me like a half hour to get it fixed. I put the link in the endurance chat. If you want to share it somewhere else for free. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of coffee finally.
Nice.
Link in. For some reason my OBS went nutty. Link in the endurance chat. If you want to share it. All right, welcome. I'm just brewing up some coffee here today. I'm still kind of waking up. I've been up for about 2 hours, but I haven't had my first cup of coffee or any breakfast yet. Screwing around with OBS. I had some issues with OBS. I would have gotten this earlier if they were like nobody's streaming the race. All right, welcome. I'm just and now I'm
brewing
getting
up
feedback.
some coffee
Sorry.
here
Today. Very unorganized today.
Still kind of waking up.
Well, I know my mic is working, so that's good. Anyway, welcome on this Saturday. February 12th. Unseasonably warm weather here in my area of the world. Supposed to get up to 60 degrees today, which is just crazy for this. I guess we're having our January thaw late. But anyway, I might make arrangements to stream for this group next time, so I'll be more prepared. I just hopped on Discord this morning and was told nobody's streaming the race, so I was like, man, would be a great opportunity for me to stream this. And next time, I think I will contact them and do the stream for them. It's a 6-hour stream, so I'll be talking intermediately. Currently, we're running with the number 51 BMW, Michael Hogberg, East Seniors Racing. Also in this race is Paul Moore, who is the East Senior racer. I haven't seen him in too long, but he's racing for Red Wolf Racing, which is his own team that he races with a few friends. And then here you see is Niles Hoop J. Not sure that who's on which team. There's 3 or 4 teams going in total. The team that I was speaking to is currently running in 10th place. That is a team of Dimitri Status, Peter LaFrance, and Chris Bourne. Peter's currently on the stint, and he's been holding position pretty good at around 10th, I think. I'm not sure if he lost any ground because I lost track of it while I was setting up. But anyway, I'm going to step away for a minute or two, maybe longer. Trying to get my act together here and wake up still. Still have sleep in my eyes, haven't showered, haven't had a cup of coffee. I got coffee on right now, and hopefully be enjoying that soon. Test, test.
Loud and clear.
Guys, is it okay if I stream the Discord chat for a little bit while I go AFK?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Alright, this way there won't be dead air. Thank you.
No problem.
Don Queen, feel free to commentate.
So you must have like 15 minutes left or so, Peter?
It says like 29.
Eh. 29. So what does your stint timer say?
29.
Okay.
29.35.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I guess.
There's 3 hours and 18 minutes left of the race.
Yeah. I wonder if I did 60 or 65.
Well, I think Chris did pretty close to 65, right?
Yeah, so I guess I must have done the same thing then, because I came in with like about a minute left in my stint. So that's probably why. Just a minute. Yeah, okay, makes sense. Because there was about 3 minutes after quali that there was a waiting, and then there was a full formation lap, and then Chris did 65, I did 65, so yeah, it kind of makes sense because it's 10 to 10 here, so.
Keeps giving the guy blue flags, but I think he's just as fast as I am.
Yeah.
You've used half your fuel.
But I'm pretty happy sitting right here.
Yeah. He did a 46.2, he did a 46.1, so yeah, pretty close. The guy behind you is doing 48s.
So I haven't selected fuel yet, but I guess we can do that right when we find out how much is left, right?
Yeah, I mean, you could probably drop it by at least 10 liters.
Probably
You're happy
120 is selected. I didn't look.
It's 110 to add,
110.
but I finished with at least 20 liters. So
Yeah.
even if you put 100, it'll still go to 120 because that's the maximum of the tank. But you're doing 2.9 liters per lap?
Where do I see that?
Um,
Oh yeah, okay, just
it's okay, don't worry about it. For sure it's around that.
yeah, 2.91.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the curve up behind is now 8.5.
A lot of up and goes for speeding in the pit lane.
Who did?
Well, some other guy, number 44,
Oh.
but I've seen a lot of them.
Yeah, I see lots of penalties there. 50, 10, 5.
Yeah. Those are probably for accidents, like bumps and stuff, avoidable accidents.
Yeah.
Contact. But in a 6-hour race, why would you be speeding in the pit lane? You know?
I don't know.
It's probably at the entry.
Well, that wasn't a very good lap.
All right, don't worry about it.
Like, are they going in early? But they're pitting now?
I don't know. Maybe they have damage. You know.
But it's still showing 22 minutes left.
But there's also like people that have stop and goes, right? So they have to do it within
Oh,
like,
yeah.
time. Yellow flag coming up. Oh, there's a guy in the sand there. The number 2 guy is coming up at 3 seconds behind you. With the Audi.
Clear. Flag.
I have a little app running, and the fucking thing is right in the middle of the camera, rear view camera.
I'm watching you in like a helicam view.
Oh, okay.
And the guy behind you with the Audi, whenever he comes into the audio feed, it sounds like a mosquito. Like,
Oh, is that
it's a
right?
higher pitch. You sound like a bumblebee, and the guy with the yeah, no, you're good. You're good. It's catching up to you.
That's him right behind me, eh?
Yep. And number 11, who's for position, is at 3.5 seconds behind you. Just keep your laps steady. So, easier said than done, right?
Well, I don't know why it seems like I start dropping time when I'm getting less fuel, and it should be picking up time.
Yeah, the tires too. What are the pressures now?
37.4 left front, 37.5 right. Or 27.6 in the left rear, 27.5 in the right rear, so they're pretty fucking good. And they're all green, not hot or nothing.
Yeah, it could be just losing some tread after 40-something minutes.
I'll have to tell Chris he did a good job of setting the pressures.
Yeah. I think there's a bit of a time where I felt that also, where my time started dropping and then they come back.
Maybe, so. The guy behind me is for position though, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but I don't know. Maybe he's what's it called? Got a shorter stint or something. He just seem to be catching up. Yeah, he's doing 44.9.
All right, so where are we here in this race? You there, me here, and they're there. How's that sum it up? let's take a look at the leaderboard. Also, welcome to Woes Broadcasting. If you're new here, thank you for viewing. Please hit the sub button below. Really appreciate you. And maybe next time I'll start this ERS from the beginning. From what I understand, they didn't have a lot of people streaming, and I'm more than glad to stream this maybe once a month or something like that. As you see right now, you're riding with Peter LaFrance in the number 50 Aston Martin. And D. Gerber is just right on his tail. Battle of the Astons here. He's getting heavy pressure. Car behind him just looked to pass. Just letting him know he's there, putting the pressure on. We're going to stay with this battle for the moment. There's the view from the number 24 right behind LaFrance in the Tokyo Drift number 24. From Germany. See, this is probably a pretty international series, as most of ACC is. There he's showing pass again. Gone for the inside, and he took it. And now he's being LaFrance is being pressured and went off track there. He now has Everett. No, that's not Everett. Sorry, that must be a lap down car behind LaFrance. Let's see, Gerber is right there. Just got by LaFrance. Sorry about the reverb background noise. For some reason the volume came on. Apologize for that. There's Everett. He's actually 24 seconds back from LaFrance. See the car in front. Although that's Everett. He's pitting now. One 123 behind you has entered the pit.
$12 40 seconds left.
All right, sounds good.
So we're just having a look in on Discord. You're hearing the drivers and the team chat back and forth. This is the team of number 50. As you can see, he's getting into heavy traffic situation right here, and what he just reported is he has 10 minutes left in his leg, of which he'll be pitting and then switching. They'll be switching drivers. He's running into some slower traffic at the moment. Whoa. Slower traffic making it a little rough. They were actually not just slower, but it's kind of an awkward pit there. So he had traffic that was actually ready to pit behind him. We'll go through some of the other drivers. There's the 51 East Seniors driver, Michael Holberg.
It'll probably go to 5.
Oh, it's going to go there by itself, right?
Should.
They're getting ready for their pit stop as you hear the driver speaking. We're listening in on that team.
guy's flashing you from behind, but he's a
Is
lap
he,
apart.
Really?
Yeah, he's 28, but yeah.
28th
We're
driver,
halfway through. Keep pushing.
which is the last place driver. I think sometimes in this thing it shows that people are flashing, and it's
Guy
an
in front of
automatic
you is for
thing in the
position.
game. Where the car it shows the flashes on the replay, but the guy's not actually physically using flashers. I've seen that many times when I ask the driver, "Are you flashing?" and then I go back and look at the replay, or it shows them flashing, and then they say, "No, I wasn't using my flashers." Currently running 26th is Paul Moore in the 215 BMW. I have no idea what the history is on that car, but you see his last lap was a 145, or 147 something. His fastest lap was a 145. Then we go to number 24th place in the number 52 McLaren is Niles Hoopjay. His best 145.7. And his last lap was a 147.065. Hogberg is now in the pits. They're switching drivers, and now Rainier Berger has taken over. They're currently in 19th. They just lost one spot. So he's easing his way out of the pits.
The leader is behind you.
Hey?
The leader is behind you.
Oh, shit.
If you let him go,
We're going to cut out from the team for now and let them discuss their strategy. You see LaFrance. And there's the leader right behind, making the pass in the number 13, Tim Rolecki. Kowana Gaming Sim Racing in the number 13. Shows him flashing a driver in front of him. Then you see the number 2 driver also in the Audi. He's coming up on one of the East Seniors. Not sure which East Senior car that was. Nice looking livery. Hoop J is in the pits, getting ready to make their driver swap. See, their last lap was a 2:06 because he entered the pits. And now Andy Goddard is in the McLaren. So they've successfully made their change, and now Goddard is on his way out of the pits. It says on the left Hoop J, but that has not updated. There we go. No, it still hasn't updated on the left, but it's Andy Goddard currently driving. So Berger only lost one spot while in the pits, so that's really good for him. And LaFrance still hanging in 10th place. I'm not familiar with other drivers in this race, but let's just go through anyway. Let's give them credit. The number 29th driver is in the pit. Apparently he hasn't completed any laps. 28th. Michael Wellner, his best was a 145. His last 146. Looks like he's turning very consistent laps, even though he's seems to be how many laps down? He's 6 laps down currently. Paul Moore, 26th place. He's also 6 laps down. Andy Goddard, running on the same lap as Paul Moore, 6 laps down. Lorenzo Vendramel, he's turning some fast laps, even though he's 24th place. He might have had some early issues, but 143.8. That's one of the fastest laps of this race, really. It's probably in the top 3 or 4 fastest laps in the race. He's currently 5 laps down. The leader right now is turning 105 laps. This gentleman that we're riding with right now has turned 100. Mario Madalani. Mario Madalani, ST Racing in 208 BMW. Currently in 22nd place. Number 21 Porsche, Sputnik Racing Porsche, Igor Akefyev is 21st, and is currently 4 laps down, I believe. Berger also 4 laps down. Currently running 20th. Michael Van Ries, the 235 Ferrari, running 19th. Marco Kdi in the 737 Ferrari. David Kruger in the number 17 McLaren. Rafa Smitek in the 300. Wow, there was almost contact there, and the driver ended up having to cut the course. Driver behind him. The number 14th place, 777, is pitting now. 13th place pitting. LaFrance has made his driver switch with Stathis. See, cut there. And they've dropped from 10th to 12th during their pit, which is not too bad. There are 103 laps. The leader is now on his 107th lap. There's 1, 2, 3 cars, or 4 cars, including 5, 6, 7 cars on the 103rd lap share the same lap as the number 50 car. So they do have room for improvement all the way up to, like, say, 8th place still on the same lap. 6 is Daniel Hoffman, BMW 988. 5th place car just hit the pits. There's your 4th place. 3rd place. 2nd place. See Audis in 1st and 2nd right now. Chris Bourne says in the chat, keep it going, lads. And if you're watching, thank you so much for viewing. These guys hopefully will get your support. Racing their hearts out here. Again, this is ERS 6 hours. I started this, well, it was already, I think, an hour or so or more already in progress. It's kind of last minute decision to stream. Hopefully next time I'll be ready to go. I might talk to the people that own this and maybe get permission to give the links, so on. If it's like a once a month thing, I might be into, you know, broadcasting this once a month during the cold weather months. Can't guarantee anything on winter months, because on Saturday mornings I like to be out walking or kayaking or enjoying my local beach. The number 50 team has regained 10th place. I think the I see the number 300 got a 15-second penalty, and he's dropping. Taking a second. I kind of just hopped in to this race and didn't really set up my stream information or anything like that, so I'm doing that now. Oh no! Oh no! What has happened with the 50? Oh! A car coming out of the pits was driving right in the middle of the race line, really slow. And they've had contact. Let's listen in. Currently hearing dead air. Well, I'm sure the driver's trying to regather herself. Hopefully it didn't take too much damage on that. They've lost 2 positions due to that issue. Let's see if I can get a replay of that. There's no replay, unfortunately, available. And I don't think we can go that far back. Let's see, 60 seconds. Yeah, no, it just shows him regathering himself right there. So bummer, very big bummer for the 50 as they lost probably about good 30 seconds to a minute with that slowdown at least. I would say that might be something that they might be able to put in as a penalty. They want to report that. I don't know why the driver is driving mid-track right out of the pits like that. There he is currently holding in 12th position. Let's take a look at some of the other drivers. Paul Moore. Currently at 26th. Just ahead of him, you see Moore in the background. He was racing door to door with that McLaren. That McLaren is for position. These guys are battling it out hard for 26th spot. This is the type of thing when two guys are even, I always talk about. They're somewhat even. Why not just stay in line and see if you can make, instead of racing each other? And I'm not putting question on doubt on either one of these drivers, but racing like this makes no sense. Like, why not work on trying to catch the people that are in front of you? As you see, as this is going on, the BMW now behind them is gaining time. And that's a driver behind them is actually a... Oh, you see the BMW behind him just spun out. Oh, there's the brake Moore needed to get this guy off his back. Unfortunate for the McLaren, but he lost probably about a good 2 seconds there. See the gap now. There's 1.4 seconds between Moore, and it looks like he's enlarging that gap. In front of them is Andy Goddard. He's currently running in 24th position. The car in front of him is not for position, but the car behind him is, but he's got a 7-second gap that is very slowly closing. 6.7, he was just at 7. We'll keep an eye on that. Michael Holborg, I think, had this 51 team in 20th when he pitted, and I think they lost 2 positions during the pit cycle.
Watch that guy out here inside.
Yeah, you missed my crash.
No, I saw it.
Oh, you saw it? Okay. You see the guy just, he came pits and flashing him. I thought he was gonna slow, like I was coming up beside him. I thought he was gonna avoid me, but then he got in my way.
What fucker?
Oops. He just said fudger. He didn't say a bad word. Give it family friendly, folks. We're just listening on exactly what happened. Exactly how I explained it. Guy coming out of pits very slow and driving in the middle, very center of the track. No idea what VOM red is, But if you're posting links, trying to post links in this channel, you will be banned. Why? He's right in the thick of, he's got a good race going on right in front of him here. One guy just went off the track. I think that's one of the leaders. That's a blue flag situation, and the McLaren was in the way. That could have been dangerous for the Audi. The Audi actually went off track, and no, oh boy, contact between the Audi. That Audi is number 26 position Audi. And that is for position right in front of Berger. That is a 22nd place, number 31 of Geserman. And so he's got a race going on now, and unfortunately he has a blue flag car behind him racing him awfully hard. So he has that distraction to contend with, as well as trying to gain. I think he might be better off just letting that blue flag guy go, because he's actually losing time with him distracting him in the mirror. I've been watching this car almost the entire race, and this car that's like 6 laps down has been creating a lot of interesting events on the track. He's turned 108 laps, where Berger has turned. Oh, he's only 1 lap down. There's a good possibility that he could get his Berger. They're 2 laps down on Berger. So there's a possibility that guy could still get back in the race. There's 2 hours and 37 minutes left, so this is not like it's some kind of short sprint. So just because a guy's blue flag doesn't mean he's not fast. You never know what happened to him during the race. That was a number 13th place Ferrari. MK Dye just put the pass on Berger. And right behind him is Dimitri Status, which hopefully, since they're somewhat teammates, hopefully you'll see Berger let him by. This will be a curious position. You see this kind of race, you'll just see blue flags constantly. You see the 2 E Seniors cars right close by. Berger in a BMW and Status in the 50 right behind. One's running 23rd, another one's running 14th. They were running 10th for quite a while, but after the pit, they lost two positions in the pit cycle, and then they had to unfortunately get together with a car that was coming out of the pits and in the middle of the apex doing a slow speed, and the number 50 had really nowhere to go. And there, Berger, you just see Berger giving the complimentary pass to the number 50. We're going to take a look around a little bit. Let's take a look at some of these other talented drivers. There you see the leader. who is just the absolute class of this field right now. He's turned 116 laps and it has lapped the entire field. The second place guy is a lap down, and then you go into third place. Third place, you have like 5 guys from 3rd to 7th, all 2 laps down, and then a couple that are 3 laps down, and then probably about 6 to 8, 3 laps down. Here's the second place, also Audi. So you have Audis running 1 and 2. There's your third place driver, Fabrizio Barbareto. Close enough. Bram Bukerveld in the Red Bull BMW in 4th position. Daniel Hoffman, 5th place. In the McLaren, Aaron Spears. Blay in the McLaren running in 7th. There's your 8th place driver. 9th, 10th, and looks like Stathis has lost another. Oh no, I guess he was 14th before. There's a pretty good gap between him and the next driver, which was Moscow. And then you go back to Berger, who's now in 23rd. And in 25th is Andy Jaime Goddard. Running in 25th place. His last was 149.7. He has a 40-second gap between him and the car behind him, so it's a nice healthy cushion. And you see this driver has been making pretty good time. Yes. My friendly moderator has showed up, Nikos Margaritas. Margaritas! A little too early for margaritas, but we'll accept the margaritas. Nico says, hey Willie in chat, this is the chat admin speaking, please behave. Go seniors, go. Good for you. Go Nikos, go! Thank you. See, Rainier has some front end damage there, unfortunately. He must have been in a scuff that I might have missed. Let's take a look. There was contact at 51. Let's take a look, see what happened. That was minimal contact there. That definitely, I don't think, was what caused his bonnet to be up. This is between the... Oh, we couldn't... Can we bring that one up? No? Something that happened earlier. No, couldn't bring it up. For some reason, I'm not able to bring up my incidents of earlier. Oh well. Now we're back to live. See, that's the 15 and the 1 first place car in front of Berger. It's a nice little gap between him and this car behind him. Nico says, Margarita is a flower in Greece and a cocktail in Mexico. LOL. I haven't had one of those margaritas in a long time. I especially love the frozen margaritas. Strawberry, regular ones, it doesn't matter. I love them all. Just line them up. I'll drink them all. Put a pretty girl in front of me and give me a couple frozen margaritas. I'm in 7th heaven. And if you throw in a couple chimichangas or burritos, I'm even in something better than 7th heaven, if there's such a thing. Let's take a look in on the 50 car. Is the 50 car? There he is. It's raining, guys. It's raining. First spotting of rain. It's actually pouring right now. And a lot of cars are going to be caught out there with racing slicks. He might think about turning his TC up. Let's listen in. We're going to take a listen and see what's going on for that team.
I think you're going to see it raining harder in the back corner here.
It is.
But
as you see, his TC2 has been up. Might want to think about bringing up the TC.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
So I just chimed in. Probably not fair. The announcer giving some
these guys facts.
Helpful tip.
There's that leader behind you.
Yeah. Let him go.
There goes the leader.
It's the temperature that's falling.
31. Yeah, it's dropped fucking 7 degrees.
Dropping the fudge bombs. I'm gonna back out of there.
But you know,
this is a family channel, folks.
Yeah.
Alrighty then. So back to the video. We did get a little information from the team. They were talking out some strategy and talking about fudge and different flavors and things like that. You didn't really hear what they said. Trying to keep it kid friendly here. We have to keep the chat clean for Nikos. Currently 28 participants. There's Goddard. He's got a 13-second gap, but he's closing quickly, it looks like, on the car in front of him. Oh, the car in front of him just went in the pits. They're probably going to change tires. See, also, Goddard has not upped his TC. The first thing I do when I see that rain coming, I up the TC, because that's going to give you as much help as you might need. Until you get a chance to get in there and change the rain slicks. There's a look at the weather right now. It's going to be raining for a little while here. It looks like Andy Goddard's handling pretty well so far. Oh no! Berger has slipped. Berger has slipped all the way. He's lost a bunch of positions. He was ahead of Goddard. He slipped all the way from 20th to 26th. We seem to be also, there was another team too, and I can't figure out, I don't know the driver. Let's see, I'll just go through. There's Berger is now 26th. Guy with the runoff. This is the same gentleman that got tied up with the 50 car earlier. He's currently running 21st. I'm going through the teams because I seem to have lost. I don't know if we lost the team. I think there's been a team that's disappeared. I don't see the other team with Michael Hopperberg. I don't see his. Oh no, that was Berger, right? Okay, so there's Berger, Jaime. Okay, yeah, we still got all three teams. I sorted it out. Sorry. And then the team that was with Paul Moore, Red Wolf Racing, is currently in dropped to 28th. Yeah, if you see these people that put in this, like this guy, Doggy Beater, vor.ed, delete that guy. Okay, Nikos, we're doing some margarita talk. Margarita is tequila with lemon juice and a martini glass shake with smashed ice. You have to moisten the rim of the glass with lemon and then dip it in salt so that the salt sticks to the rim, served with a slice of lemon. Yes, I've had that, but then there's also the frozen margarita, which is more like, it's like having a, it reminds me of having a frozen sorbet with alcohol. It's super sweet. It tastes more like a dessert than a drink. It's fantastic, especially on like a hot summer day. Especially good when you go out to a Mexican restaurant. Or a Spanish restaurant. All right, so now status as in the pits, and I think next up is Chris Bourne. Hopefully Chris is all ready to go, and they're having a successful driver swap. It seems as though Status did not do a driver swap, but instead pitted during his stint for new tires. Which Goddard, on the other hand, is toughing it out. He's staying out throughout his stint. And that might be a really great opportunity to pick up a lot of spaces if he's able to handle it. So far, it seems like he's been able to keep it on the track. He has lost several positions. In fact, Berger has repassed Goddard. There's Berger. There's Status, who has pitted and came back out and has not lost. He only lost 1 or 2 positions, I think. So just so you could see, I'm going to show you the teams. There you see is in the number 52 is Andy Goddard, Andreas Pedersen, and Niles Hoopjay. And the 215, Paul Moore, Johnny Supenthong. That does not sound like someone's real name. Kyle Tillman. And the 51, you see René Berger, Mikael Hagberg, and Uwe Thoen. And in the 50, Peter LaFrance, Chris Bourne, and Dimitri Stathis. Those are the people that are familiar with this channel. The other people I'm going to have to get to know. That gives you an idea of the teams that are running it, that this channel is familiar with in this race. See, it's getting wetter and wetter by the minute. There's Andy Goddard. I don't believe Goddard has changed tires. I think he's still with this original regular slicks. It looked like he was looking to make a pass there. Not for position. There's Berger, 24th. And looks like Status has lost another position. And he has the 16th place driver 6.2 seconds behind him, I believe. And that driver seems to be gaining rapidly. This is Everett, who's gaining pretty quickly on Stathis. If you look on the mini map, you'll see he's the 123, and 2 cars in front of him is the 50. We'll be taking a few minute break. I'm just going to leave it on this car while I'm gone. I'll be gone for about, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. Need to warm up my coffee and get a little snack. I'm getting hungry. As you see, Everett passing, I think that was 38.
Hello there.
Rain slowing down a bit?
I guess. I'm keeping it in second in the slow turns. I get better drive out. It doesn't spin as much. Whoop. Don't try to pass
Come on,
me
buddy.
here.
Always gonna try it, fucker.
It's okay, let him fly. Yeah.
Are your lights on, or they go on by themselves?
They're not on, but I didn't get any notification. I just turned it on now.
Yes. Yeah, I did.
Are you getting any viewers, Willie? There's a boring driver on, that's why.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it should be stopping now.
Yeah, I see it's getting bright in the background.
We're up to 32 degrees now.
Yeah. I still have 60 liters of fuel left. And my times are going back down.
Oh, oh,
Thank you. He was for position.
whoa, whoa.
He's like, okay, you see me coming, move out of the way. I think that guy probably still had his dries on.
That would have been fucking slippery.
I mean, it's slippery now with the wets. I can imagine with the dries. And my tires are at 32 degrees, 32 psi.
Yeah, the temperature's starting to creep back up there.
The track is still wet,
Yeah.
but it's drying up.
I'm showing 2 hours and 5 minutes left.
Yep. I'll stay out and for as long as it's wet, and then when it starts drying up, we could change and put the dries on.
Yeah, hopefully that'll be. Oh yeah, the sun's starting to come out now. Not that you can see it right now, but I'm sure your tire pressure and tire temps will start to increase pretty quick.
Yeah, they're over 32 now.
Well, remember, you could drive on a dry track with wet tires for a while, better than you can on a wet track with dry tires.
Yeah, for sure.
So stay out as long as you can until it's optimum.
Yeah, until it gets like as close to optimum as possible. But it's still slippery.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to go from wet to probably slippery or slick or what do they call it, greasy,
And damp.
before it goes to dry. So if you can go through the greasy stage in the wet tires, you'd probably be better off.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably down the straight if you go on the wet side of the track to cool them off a bit if they get too hot.
Yeah, they can cool them off. Hunt for puddles. It's on YouTube again, so keep the language clean. Willie must have made some food for
Spun out behind you.
Yeah.
Here comes the sun. That track dries up pretty quick, eh?
It's still wet,
Yeah.
according to the thing here.
Good morning.
Okay, let me select you as a driver. Okay, you're selected, and I've got pit strategy 1. Or pit strategy.
There's only 28 cars left. I don't remember what it was when we started. This guy, fuck.
I always do that.
Whoa,
Still slippery, man.
still slippy, eh?
Damp.
Track's gone to damp.
Yep.
I'm gonna be really sad I didn't get to race in the rain.
Poor guy. Now it's damp. Oh yeah, we said that. I picked pit strategy 3, which has slightly higher PSIs because the temperatures probably won't go up as high as they were before.
I don't think so. It was like up to 38 before, right? So I doubt it will get that.
Because it's also 5 p.m.
Yeah.
local time. Slick tires optimum, according to the thing here. But it's still slippery.
Still showing damp.
Yeah, it's also because my tires are at 33 PSI, so they're definitely not optimum from I'm driving on balloons right now. Whoa. I saved it.
Oh, nice.
do you think? Should I come in?
Anytime you're ready.
I'm ready. Yeah, they're at 34. Yeah, they're. It shows like the middle sector of the tire is like a centimeter higher than the rest. Driving on balloons. Okay, I'm coming in.
All right.
Turn off my lights. All right. Okay. Yes, he is putting in the slicks. That's good. I'm not seeing wet tires go on. That's good.
Ignition is on.
The ignition is on. You got 10. There's the guy who hit me.
Yeah.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Track temperature's falling. 34 Celsius.
Temperature is falling. Just give him a little bump there of the Mr. BWT guy.
Yeah.
Guron. Oh, he's 17th. So we're 18th now. So we're in 17th, but there's gonna have to be some more pit stops.
Where's my box? Where's my box? Oh, it's right down.
In front of the car.
Yeah.
Hi.
How are we doing, Willie? All right.
Thank you. We're having fun.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah. 10,
Wow.
9,
Thank you.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bingo.
Boom.
Yeah, thank you.
Ollie, can you send the stream? Let me check.
What? Stop and go.
Stop and go. Again.
That must have been me, that, Andreas. That must have been me.
Okay.
Hey, bugger.
Well,
Always good to practice more stops with high speed. Hey, we can always blame Ollie on that stop and go.
we can do what?
Blame Ollie on the stop and go.
Well, I'm going for it now.
Track is dry. I did not see him going too fast on the pit. It's weird.
No, I didn't either, and I'm sure I didn't push the pit limiter button.
I think it might have been me because when I came in, and then when I hit when the pit limiter limited, it slowed it down, not a lot, but it slowed it down, another amount.
Yeah.
So I think it may have been me. I do apologise, gentlemen.
Yeah. It's no problem.
I didn't do it on a purpose.
We know. Three, 2, 1.
Oh god, P2
Oh,
behind.
you've got Mr. Fernandez behind you.
Yeah, I see that.
I'm back now and
He's signing already.
made myself some coffee and eggs. And you're listening in with the team of
Oh, the
team number
BMW had a
52
quick time.
with Niels Hope J, Andy Goddard, and Andres Pedersen. Currently running in 27th.
You've got Uwe behind him as well.
OEP last now.
That's all.
We were just catching up to them.
Keep in mind, you still got 2 hours. It's like an eternity. I'm gonna mute my mic while I eat my breakfast.
Nice. Got the inside. The Audi is not driving away that fast.
Hi, Willie. English. I think good. I'm about to lapping Andreas Pettersen. Okay. The best position we had was P15, but we had some trouble. But it's great fun to do this. It's a great experience. Okay.
You can pass at the straight.
Yes. I'm glad to have a dry track. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Only 28 cars left from about 32 before.
Yes, I can see that one. Did it rain or something? Okay, for a little while only. Okay, okay.
Rainer has the wet stuff.
Okay.
So he was in the pits once more.
Okay, okay. Oh, where is it? What the fuck?
Okay, so as you hear, the drivers like to use the word fudge. He said, "What the fudge?" I have no beep button, so sorry about that. As soon as it starts getting a little bit salty, the conversation, I dive right out because people might have, kids and things watching. Let's run with the number 13 leader for a little bit. Two Audis pretty much been dominating the field. These guys came to win, that's for sure. apologize if you hear fork or plate noises because I'm having my breakfast, very late breakfast, and some coffee. Cooked myself a couple one-eyed sandwiches with melted cheese on top. Tastes delicious. If you're watching and haven't subscribed, please hit the sub button. A lot of time and effort goes into this channel and trying to build it up. I appreciate any subscriptions. Feel free to share the link to your various Discords. Every little bit, thumbs up, whatever you can do to help the channel, I really appreciate it. So, yeah, we're lucky in the 13th first. Fernandez, we're going to do a little rundown here. 252, Fernandez. There you see him from the helicopter cam. Third place, Austin Martin, F. Barbarito. Bucavild in the number 1. Fourth place. Shawadner, 988 in 5th place. Spires, 111 in 6th place. Oh boy, contact. We just had contact with a lap car. One thing I noticed about this race, there's been a lot of issues with blue flags. Seventh place, Urban Tat. 8th place, Penzies. Stotzel in 9th. Williams in 10th. Kuzman in 11th. And you see right behind him. Oh, I'm sorry. No, behind him was 17th. Gerber in 12th. And Thompson. Everett, 14th. Peter LaFrance, the 50 and 15th. See the top of the track right behind him is the second place driver. 4.3 seconds behind him. Zerny at 16th. He's up 2 places. The big gainer, though, one of the big gainers is Jay Williams. He's moved up 13 positions. Gerber's moved up 9 positions. Uwe Tholen running in 20th in the 51. Andreas Pedersen currently driving the 52. currently a lap down. Tholen, who was in 20th, is a lap up on Pedersen. Glad to have you here on this Saturday, or later watching the replay. Currently have 8 viewers. Thank you very much for stopping by. You're watching ERS 6 hours. They do endurance races, I think once a month, I believe, or every 3 weeks. I'll have to find out their schedule. If you're watching either the replay of this or live, I do stream races regularly. There will be a race streamed here tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we hope we see you, even if it's just to pop in and say hello. Excuse me while I polish off my what's left of my breakfast here. I'm still hungry, even after having the one-eyed sandwiches, which were absolutely delicious. So now I just polished off a yogurt, as well. Jaime Goddard is in the chat. He says, I can't believe we had to start from the pits. I was hitting drive and nothing happened. Then I had to wait a full lap to leave the pits. Really weird. I didn't know about that because I started streaming like when I got on. It was like I think there was already like an hour over. I didn't even think about streaming this really. I figured they had someone to stream, and I'm gonna contact these people and find out if maybe I could, stream the next one that they have right from the beginning and do like a build up. I'll advertise it and all that kind of stuff for them. I'd be glad to do that. So Jaime, who had just commented in the chat, is driving the number 52 McLaren, who Andreas Pedersen is racing right now in that car that's on your picture. We're going to take a second and look at some of the other drivers. Uwe Tholen right there in the 51. Looks like he was ready to pass the 10th place car. In that team with Uwe is René Berger and Michael Hogberg. This is the number 50 car. Sharing the duties with that car is Chris Bourne and Dimitri Stathis. And you also have people probably familiar with the driver Paul Moore, who also has raced in these seniors. He's sharing the duties in the 215, currently running in 27th place with Kyle Tillman and Johnny Supenthong. That so sounds like a made-up name if it is, and I'm sorry. Jaime says, we might we might not be the fastest, but the cars are the best looking. Nikos, who is also in the chat, is the person that made these stylish cars. Nico says, thanks, Jaime. Our drivers are the best looking also. So not only these car styles look really good, we have, what Nico's I think is saying is we have handsome drivers. Okay. I wouldn't mind being on that list. As you see, the 52 is getting passed by the car in 4th position, the 998 BMW. And just behind the 26 catching up is P. Galley in the 70 Audi. And he is making the pass. Audi is looking very strong at this track. Let's take a look at as you see, Uwe Tholen running in 20th though. That P. Galley is moving quickly, and he is gaining. He will be contesting, I think, shortly for that 20th position. There's your 15th car. The car in front of them just went off. That's a 9th place driver. Maybe at this time of the race, people are starting to show a little wear and tear. There's a 10-second gap between. Let's take a look here. Ten-second gap between Everett and LaFrance, so to keep an eye on that. Although it looks like the gap is widening a little bit. 15th, pretty solid position. Put the overall standings up on the screen. There you see it. I'll do a quick rundown. There's your leader. Best lap 142.935. His last was 140. Wow. His last lap was his fast. This guy's just getting warmed up. His last lap was his fastest lap. Hour and 30 minutes to go. There's your second place driver. See the gap. His last lap was 3 seconds. 3 seconds slower than the first place driver, so he's just losing time right now. Third place, the first place driver is absolutely by far the class of the field. Head and shoulders. He's just playing with everyone else. Everybody else right now is in the 146, 145. Oh boy, look at that. That is some tight racing. That is Galley in the Audi, who is just... Galley's behind the fourth place driver, and he's just been moving up through the field. Oh man, if you see these people posting in chat before I do Nico's, feel free to ban them. I don't want these. These are some kind of weirdo bots that post links. Don't click on those links, whatever you do. supporting them. Stop posting in my chat, you losers. Chris Bourne says, I'll be back in the car soon, nearly done half the roof shingles. Oh wow, you're putting the roof in your house in the cold weather this year? See, Galley has gotten by Schwander. And now, Galley is, as you see, up on Uwe. Oops. There we go. That's the view I was looking for. See, Uwe is holding his line. This is for position. Look at the wheel work by this guy, man. This car, this is how the Audi is to drive. Watching this guy's wheel, I think the better wheel you have, the better chances you have of driving the Audi well. Because you see, watch the wheel movement. I think he's got him now. Thought he had him. He decided not to. Way backed off. And Uwe went wide there. And he lost quite a bit of time, unfortunately. So he fought valiantly to hold on to 20th, but they've lost it now. Still a lot of race left. A lot of things could happen. There you see Pedersen. Currently running in 26th. 28th car is in the pit. I don't think that car ever ran any laps. There you see LaFrance running 15th. And they're going to be doing a driver change pretty soon. Is that for position? Let's see. He's all over the 9th place driver. LaFrance's team has 148 laps in. The 9th place driver 149. So there's an opportunity to gain a lap back if he can get by him. So you see that rolling hills or small mountains in the back of that picture. This is a place I would really like to visit. There's your leader. Still turning very fast laps. Second place. Yeah, great job by Niles Hoopjay. Excellent stand-in. Jaime Goddard says, got to mention Niles Hoopjay for jumping in to drive the McLaren with no practice setup configuration. Thank you to Niles. That was a pretty good choice. I'm not sure what driver he replaced, but I would say that's a pretty good choice right there. Spires running in 6th place. .2 seconds behind the number 2 car. Maybe he could unlap himself. He's 2 laps behind the number 2 car that's in front of him. Several drivers in the pits right now. The 25 of the 300, number 300, that's a car that actually collided with the 50, the 50 earlier. He was coming out of the pits and they had a collision. He is now coming out of the pits. Let's see, he's got 2 cars behind him. Stays far to the right. Oh boy! Oh boy, he's definitely hanging up that car. There's Pedersen. He's just too far. He's still 7.1 seconds or 7. Oh, he's gaining pretty quick now. 6.5 seconds back of that car. Nico says, I visited Imola twice. Very beautiful place to visit. Jaime says, Kenneth Langholm lost his rig and more to electrical spike. Oh boy. I read he was having difficulties. I didn't realize that was the issue. That's a shame. That is really a bummer. Good, very good reason to have power breakers. Have your stuff plugged into a good quality power breaker. Oh, Kenneth is here. Says it was costly. I bet. I bet that cost a pretty penny. I don't know if I would do if that happened to me. I think I'd just be like, oh, I give up. Because I can't imagine what it would cost to replace all this stuff. I really should sell. You know, with COVID, I didn't want anyone in my house, but I have Sitting in front of me, I have 2 i7s and an i9 and a i7 Microsoft Surface. And if that stuff ever got knocked out, I'm not sure if my insurance would cover it or not. But I do have every single one of them is on a geez, words are hard. Or on like a power breaker. And one of them is actually on a double power breaker. I have like one power breaker plugged into another one. But I really should sell off, I should sell these computers off. I could probably at least sell 2 of them for pretty good dollar. Before it's too late, before they depreciate too much, I should get rid of them. Oh wow, the DD1 as well. That really hurts. Was it a big storm that got it, or just was like a weird surge? Also nice to have you visiting, Kenneth. And I hope you had some insurance or able to use some of the parts still. Be nice if like some of the parts still worked, like maybe video cards or things like that. So you're running with Andreas Pedersen, who's currently running in 26th position. Directly in front of him is Uwe Tholen, 3.5. Actually, looks like Andreas might be gaining time on Uwe. There you see Peter LaFrance. Oh, you're on vacation. You know what? I've gotten the habit. When I leave my house for vacation, I leave 2 things plugged in. And both of those things that I leave plugged in are lamps with timers on it. That's all I leave plugged. I unplug the microwaves, toasters, radios. When I leave the house, I have nothing plugged in. I even unplug the washer and dryer. I do the same thing when I go out of the house. I never ever leave, say, like a toaster or any of that kind of stuff plugged in, because you never know. Heaters, like electric heaters or all that stuff, I unplug it all. The house is up and running. Well, that's good. That's the most important thing. So you see, Galley's made a nice run. He's up to 20th. Is now trying to reel in LaFrance. But Scally's done a really good job. At the moment, I just want to go back on track. First race is tomorrow. Oh, so you're going to be racing tomorrow? Oh, that's great. Hope you do better than I did. There you see the second place driver is 2 laps down. Third place, 3 laps down. Fourth. Fifth. Fifth place is right behind Andreas at the moment. .2 seconds back. I mean, I personally would never judge that. I think I always, whenever I stream races too, I usually stream the people in the back a lot. I'm definitely not one to try and portray, I know you're just joking, but I'm not one to portray, I think participation is a meaningful thing. And I am definitely not one of this people to use this saying that second is the first loser. I see people say like that kind of stuff joking around. I'm like, ugh, kind of, because I believe in participation is important. The fact that you're doing something proactive rather than saying I'm gonna do this or I'd like to do that, you're actually doing it. Kenneth says, at the moment, I just want to get back on track. First race tomorrow. I do not think 40-60%. How about BMW team in Austin standings? Sure. There you go. So, right there. Is the BMW, number 51. And right behind him, two laps down, I think, from him, is Pedersen. They're running together right now, as you see. And right behind them is the number 5. The 5th, not number 5, the 5th place car. And as you see, the number 50 is running in 15th place in the Aston. So there you see, you got a sight full of what you wanted, the BMW and the McLaren. Both, well, the McLaren has completed 154 laps and the BMW 155, so. There's your leader in the Audi. He's moving his hands around. Oh boy, he got loose real there. He got loose there. See, he pushed himself way to the inside. Okay. So, number 1 position, I'll just do a rundown. You have Audi, T. Rolicki. Second place, Fernandez, an Audi. F. Barbarato, Aston Martin. I'm sorry, I always say Austin. Third place. Then followed by 2 BMWs in 4th and 5th. Spires in 6th place. Penzies in the Mercedes in 7th. Urban Tat in the McLaren in 8th place. Stotzel, the Aston Martin in 9th place. Gerber, McLaren in 10th place. Kuzman, Aston Martin, 11th place. Thompson in the Ferrari in 12th, followed by another Ferrari. James Williams. There's 3, I think, Ferraris in total in this race. '14th is Everett. And then our own Peter LaFrance looked like he was ready to... I think that might have been a leader that just got by him. Leader, just crazy pace. iPad's not so bad. It's high def. I have a Microsoft Surface, and I enjoy watching a lot of stuff on YouTube on that. Picture is very good. I got in the habit when I say if I go to if I have to take one of my relatives or somebody to the doctor or something like that, I'll download a couple races onto my Microsoft Surface from YouTube. I get like YouTube Downloader, it's called. It's an extension. Download a couple races from GT Planet, and I'll just sit in the car and watch a couple races while I'm waiting. '18th position, McLaren, Moscow. Not sure how you say that. Sereny. And the Ferrari. We saw earlier, we were riding with him earlier, Galley. And the Audi. And then Uwe Tholen in the BMW. Followed by another BMW, Colucci. Wallner in the McLaren. Marcinek in the Mercedes. I like that. I like his paint job. The Pandas, that's pretty cool. There's Pedersen with the Mercedes on his tail right now. Let's see. Take a look at that. Is that for position? That is for position. Currently ticking down to 1 hour and 5 minutes left. I'm going to take a quick break for a few minutes to rest my voice and step away. You're viewing the ERS 6 hours endurance race on Woe's YouTube channel, WOES. Search by typing in YouTube WOES space ACC, and this channel will come up. If you're happen to watch this on replay on Twitter or Facebook or whatever, please hit subscribe. I'm trying to do my best to build up this channel and get subscriptions. You are always welcome to chat. This channel is slowly building up and I'm happy with the growth. Try and keep the ball rolling here, and I'm stepping away, so as I said before. So we still have Nico's here guarding the chat, so any shenanigans should happen while I'm gone for 5 or 10 minutes. He will definitely take care of that. So here's a list of your teams right now. First place, you have the team with driving the Audi is Florian Bauer, Lorenz Horsing, currently driven by Tim Rolecki. Number 2 is a two-man team. Oh, it's a one. I guess it's a two-man. There's Juan Carlos and Juan Lu Fernandez in the Audi. Damian Butler and Bram Buchenwald in the BMW. 4th, Gio Zucchetti and Fabrizio Barbarato. And I'm going over his names because I feel like if I'm going to do future events at all, I don't know if I talk to these people. I'd like to know all their names. And I think the fact that other drivers taking the time and driving this, that they're relevant and deserve the time to be gone over. In the BMW, Maurice Schwander, Daniel Hoffman, in the BMW, in the McLaren, Vader Popov, Aaron Spires, two-man team, Mercedes MG, Adam Penzis, Tibor, and Nastor. And in the McLaren North, Urban Tat, Blay, that was in the McLaren. See, some teams have 2 drivers, some have 3. The AMR Vantage is Kutzman and Lebedev. In the McLaren, Kruger and Gerber. Number 24, Vantage, Schming, Gerber, Stozel. In the Ferrari, Ian Thompson, Christopher Gedman, and Van Rees. BMW, Moscow, Dom, Ferrari, Kendai, Bro, and Williams. McLaren, Everett. Must be 2 brothers here. Craig Everett, Robert Everett. Porsche, Igor I had this down before it. Akifvi, I'll say. These games are pretty tough for me. Porsche 911, Mitchell Kuwatzer, and Warwick Veach. In the Vantage, E Seniors, Peter LaFrance, Chris Bourne, Dimitri Stathis, running in 17th right now. They've just moved up from 20th to 17th place. 18th, Pascal Galli has driven this car up from like 24th to 18th now. He's doing a tremendous job. Let's make note of this guy's drive right now. He is just killing it. Lorenzo Vendramo, and 19th in the McLaren, Sahan and Gezerman, and the Ferrari, oh boy, I don't even know how to say that name, Cezerny and Strabazuki, the Ferrari. Sorry guys, before the guys are killing their names. And the BMW, Colucci and Mataloni. And the 22, our own E-Seniors, Rainer Berger, Michael Hogberg, Uwe Thoen. Michael Wellner and Chris Gartner in the McLaren. Paul Moore of Group 2 in E-Seniors in the BMW with Johnny and Kyle Tillman. 25th, Marjanak and Stoke. And current running list of cars in 26, there was 39 starters, is Andy Gardner, Andreas Peterson, and Niles Hoopche. That's the rundown on all the teams. I felt it was fair enough to do that. These guys took the time to participate in this race, and should be known, right? lot of toughy names there for me. Bourne is taking. I think he took over the car in 20th place or 22nd. I'm not sure now, and has driven all the way up to 16th, showing pretty good effort. This is his second stint of the race, I believe. And behind him, let's see if it's the same. They're in the same lap, is Galley, and Galley has driven his team up to the same lap as Bourne. I'm not sure if Bourne's passing because I wasn't paying attention, but there's a 5.5 second gap between those two cars. But this Galley has done a tremendous job. Let's take a look at some of the other drivers. Currently in the 52 car is Niles Hoopjay. And unfortunately right now they're on the lap 166, so they're, for the driver in front of them, they're a lap down. So it's going to take some serious effort for him to get that car back. There's 3 cars, I think about maybe 3/4 of a lap ahead of them. And then you have Hogberg in 22nd, almost 2 laps ahead of Niles. Excuse me for the cough. And again, then you have Bourne. Currently, the 50 car is 3 positions down from where they started. The team of Galley is up 11 positions from where they started. Let's see who the big winner is for gained positions. It looks like the number 9 of Kruger. Those of you just tuning in, I'd like to welcome you to Woe's channel. I'm currently broadcasting the ERS 6-hour race, endurance race. There started out with, I believe, 39 teams. I think it was, I forget what the total of drivers were when I tuned in, but there's ticking down the 42 minutes and 40 seconds left in this race. And if you're watching this either on replay, please hit subscribe. Use all subscribers and thumbs up we could possibly get. I'm trying to build this channel up. Also, in case you didn't know, you happen to be watching this and you have a league and you're interested in having your league race broadcast, I do have a Facebook page, which you see right here. Just search Woes or Woo Woo Willie. Or there's a link on the top of my channel. If you go to my main page on the channel, there's a link at the top that will take you to this page. And I'll post the videos. I haven't really told too many people about this page. Just starting to build it up. I'll put racing videos, pictures, car liveries, things like that. There's my setup in my house right there. Just recently set up the I had the 3 screens set up, but just recently. That's basically where I'm broadcasting from right now. And to the right, you see that there's a 60-inch screen far right, and I had that going on with the stream on that so I could keep an eye on things in the chat and so on. And always interested in looking at new leagues. Could be rFactor, could be ACC or AC, any of those. Just hit me up and we'll have a chat. Back to the race again. See, Chris Bourne has now moved up to 15th position, and he's gaining. Is that Everett right in front of him? Take a look. That's the number 5 car directly in front of him. Everett, though, is within reach. 3 seconds in front. So there's a good chance that he's going to be reeling in some of these cars in front of him. I'll just stick this link in chat too in case somebody happen to be watching and they want to follow me on there. There you go. Following the chat now, it says we'd like to race with you someday, Nikos. Yes, Nikos. I believe Nikos should race, but you know, if he's taking a break, he's taking a break. Maybe he's doing other things. Nikos, there's so many fun events to do, Kenneth. Even if I would race competitive, we are in different groups this season, mate. There's always the GT4 race. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea, Jaime. At the end of the race, get the 3 cars together for a photograph. See, Bourne has now caught Everett. He's right on his tail. When I started watching the stream, this team was in 10th place overall. Everett lets Bourne by. Good move. Very gentlemanly thing to do. He backed out going into the corner and ceded the position. Now the next victim will be number 13, Brawl. It was 4 seconds, 3.9. Man, he's losing time. He's just hemorrhaging time right now. I'm not sure where they are in their pit sequence. But I like the name Woes because that's kind of like how I drive. Woo! Oh no! Or woo woo! Like it's like, oh no! Oh woes! Nico says, please wash the cars before you take a photo. As you see the top of the map, you'll see Bourne. Next car in front of him, I think, is this. The 737. Let's go to TV view. There he is, right there, that purple Ferrari, I think. The back of it's purple. And it looks like the Ferrari just went off. He did not try to block or hinder or slow down. Now Everett is going to pass the Ferrari as well. He's just following along Bourne's line. Oh no, Everett got a bad line there and he had to lift off. That's too bad because he lost his momentum there. And now Bourne is driven up from, we've watched what? From 19th place, I think he was in. '19th place, and now he's driven all the way up into 13th. Let's see, where's the 12th place car? I think there's quite a gap. There's 19 seconds. Bourne's currently on almost 30 minutes of his stint. Bam, that's 30 minutes right there. So he's also, Niles Hoopje has moved up a position as well. Just want to show that. There's Michael Hogberg. Or maybe it's Hoigberg, I'm not sure. Let's do a quick rundown on the overall race. Start from top to bottom. There's your leader. They have a huge lead right now, this group. They have a 2-lap lead over second place. There's your second place driver right there, who has a 1 lap advantage on the third place driver. Then there's your third place driver. He has a 1 lap advantage on the fourth. Fourth has a 1 lap advantage on fifth. Sixth on the same lap. Seventh. Mercedes. Irvin Tat. 8th place. Kruger. 9th. Gerber 10th. Lebedev 11th. Gedman 12th. And then you have Bourne with Everett in the rear. See, as Everett has gotten by Bro in the Ferrari. And then the 20th place car just got a 10-second penalty. Nico says he predicted that Chris Bourne would reach 13. Read the chat. Woes reminds me of who is. I don't know if in other countries you have the saying like when something when someone's gonna fall, they say WHOA. Whoa! So woes is kind of like that. Whoa! Woes! Or instead of oh no's, oh woes. So, after this race is over, is the Group 2 race at 2 o'clock for East Seniors. And it should be interesting if if Peter LaFrance and Dimitri Status race in that race. I'm not sure if they're both Group 2 drivers or what. The East Cedars logoing really shows up on that McLaren. We're going to briefly listen in on the crew and the team channel of the 50. Just having a listen in, guys.
Yep. Not much going on here, Willie. Just cruising the streets.
Yeah.
Willie, did you get my note?
No, I didn't.
I just said to ask the other teams that we can line up at the end of the straight at the end of the race so we could take a group screenshot.
Okay, I'll have Jaime tell his group because he's listening. I think he just said the same thing. It'd be nice if we could take a picture at the end of the race.
Yeah, let's go. You know where the do you know where the Senna Memorial is?
I don't know, but they're probably listening. So
it's well at
Like
the end of the straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you go.
I did their race. Well, I'll tell the other groups to just stay in the race and then, or stay on, just to meet up at the finish line or something.
It's right there.
Yeah, right there. On the right side, like as you at the end of the straight, where you turn left and then right.
It's on the left. It's in the bushes.
Right. It'd be hard for me to organize this, but I'll try.
Well, just tell him to find Chris, to find the number 50 car.
All right, I'll tell him. I'll switch channels. I'll be right back.
Cool.
So number 20 is 28 seconds in front of you, so you have to gain 18 seconds.
Oh, he's too fast for that.
I've been asked to pass on a note from the other two teams in the channel that they would like at the end of the race go to wherever Chris Bourne is and then take a group picture. They want to take a screenshot of the three cars at the end of the race.
Oh, that would be great, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so just look for Chris at the end, and they'll take a screenshot. I'll tell relay the message to the other team as well.
Great idea.
Yes, I hear very badly now.
Yeah. No, Mika, when the race is over, we wait where Chris Brown is, and we take a photo of all three cars.
Okay, we do that.
All right, cool. Thanks.
You're welcome. Oh, test. Yeah. I don't know if Jaime's still watching. Did you hear all that, Jaime? At the end of the race, you'll all meet after the finish line. You'll all meet with Chris and do a screenshot at the end of the race, so we have a picture of all three cars.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. Where do we meet?
Just find Chris after the start-finish line.
Yeah, okay.
Who's to say Chris is going to finish first out of us?
Yeah.
That's true. You might cross at different times. They just figured that would be. They came up with that idea. I didn't, just for the record.
No, I put it on chat on your stream, Willie.
Well, my stream is hearing it right now. So, yeah, I saw you write that. So I went in the other channel and told them that you wanted to do that. So they said, good idea.
We missed an opportunity. We could have done it one before, but to be honest with you, it was pretty hectic.
Yeah. All right. Well, you got 22 minutes and 30 seconds left. Good luck, guys.
Cheers,
Thank you,
Willie.
Willie.
Thank you, Willie.
Welcome. All right. Okay, I passed on the message.
Cool. Thank you. Mr. Gedman is shitting in his pants now. He's watching you come like, oh my god, he's gonna catch me.
Stepping out of that channel for right now because, you know, we want to keep it family friendly here. Nico says Siena's memorial is at the right side of Timberell exit inside the Aqua Minerale Park. Okay. You can ask me that again in 10 minutes, I won't remember, so. It's up to them. They all been told. I went into their channels. It's all on them. So, it looks like Bourne's going to go the rest of the way, I take it. And the thing is, can he catch up to the 12th place driver? There he is right there. And you see between them is the two cars. The 22 Garner. That was a cool car. I like that Panda. The pandas all over, little panda faces all over that car. You see, he braked there and let him by at the end of the straight. Looking from the inside of Bourne's car. I think Gedman at this point is probably realizing that the other driver's catching up. He's probably stepping on it. Excuse me for the cough. $13 thumbs up, pretty good. Thanks, guys. TSR asks, has anyone here got a VR? And if you have, how is it? Welcome to the channel as well, TSR. I have 2 VR headsets, of which I don't use. I'm an older person. I really prefer the 3 screens over the VR because when I use the VR, it feels like if I use it for more than like a half hour, it feels like the life is being sucked out of my eyeballs. Where I don't get that feeling with 3 screens. But VR is, depending on what VR unit you buy, that's could be much cheaper than, you know, buying three screens. Unless you get 3 screens, you never know. If you shop at like thrift shops, things like that, or secondhand shops, you might be able to pick up some pretty nice gear if you look regularly. Bourne's looking to reel in the 235. See the leader switch drivers. They're still have a commanding 2-lap lead. Hernandez 2-man team compared to the 3-man team in first place. Solid second. Zucchetti, Hoffman, There's Bourne, who's made a nice impressive run from, I think when he took over, he was like 20th place, 21st place, something like that. I don't remember now. Currently running in 13th and trying to get at least one less spot. Now they might pick up more spots at the end. You never know, because the penalties might be applied at the end of this race. Okay, it was good. I would recommend this. Don't go cheap when you buy a VR headset. I hear, wow. So Gedman must have made an error, and he made plenty of room when Bourne came up on him. So that was easy. That gives Bourne a chance to continue his pace. See who's next is Lebedev. Get yourself something like the newer HB Reverb. I would say something like that would be like the best like middle to higher range. And then you have the Steam VR headset. That's pretty up there in price. I would say the best affordable one is the HB Reverb 2. That would be the, if I was gonna buy one, that would be the one that I would buy. I still keep up and read about them, and every now and then I think about just selling mine off, and I just never get around to it. They just sit here collecting dust on the junk pile of unused electronics. I know it's expensive to have 3 screens, but man, I love the 332-inch screens. Is almost like looking at a real life windshield. Let's take a look at some of the other drivers. Hoop J is running in 25th. Tillman in 24th. .777 is 23rd. Gardner 22nd. Holberg in 21st. Oh, the 208 and 20th place has got a 10-second penalty. That's going to make things tighter between Hogberg and Matalani. Let's see how that works out. To keep eye on that. Chad says, thanks for the info. I have a T48 wheel. What do you have if you have a wheel? I have a really low budget wheel. I got back into this around March. I used to use something called a Thomas Super Wheel, which was, instead of gears, it was a ball bearing, like a metal, completely made out of metal wheel. It was very good for oval racing and iRacing, and also NASCAR 2003 and 2002 games. But since then I've had several other wheels. I had the DFTG Pro, mostly Logitech wheels, G27, and recently I got a G29. And then I use the Thrustmaster LCM load cell pedals. But I am interested in getting a direct drive wheel. I'm just waiting to see when Thrustmaster comes out with a DD wheel and what the price point will be before I upgrade. I'm a little leery of buying Fanatec wheel. There's your leader. And for those that got the link from somewhere else, if you're wondering why I was just concentrating on certain drivers, because initially I wasn't going to stream this today. I just kind of streamed it on the fly this morning. So if I was actually made an arrangement to stream for this league ahead of time, then I would feature all the drivers. But one of the leagues that I'm in, which is called E-Seniors, has 3 teams in this race and then one other driver that I've raced with in there. So I kind of have featured those drivers during this broadcast. But if I was directly streaming for that group, I would give everyone fair time. Even though I am not streaming for them, I've tried to go through. See, you got a DT in 17th. That's gonna. Let's see, 17th. Let's take a look. He has 188 laps, and Hogberg has 187. That might give Hogberg a chance to move up another position. I think TM248 is a pretty nice entry-level rear. It's a nice looking wheel anyway. I think that wheel will serve you pretty good for a couple of years. There's Hoop J. Let's go back to Bourne. Still has quite a ways to go. There's a big gap huge gap with 9 minutes and 44 seconds unless something happens to the 11th place driver. I would say that it's going to be pretty tough for Bourne to make up that much time. But this gentleman is stuck in traffic. He's got 4 cars in front of him. And they're not exactly making it easy on him to get by. Look at that. He just had a huge runoff there. That is going to give Bourne a huge advantage. He's just stuck behind. These cars aren't moving for him. Let's take a look from his inside car. I mean, he's got the 18th, 17th, and 24th car. He's like stuck behind them. They're not really too interested in moving, I don't think. And those 3 cars are racing for position. The 16th and 17th car just directly in front of him are racing for position. So they're focused on each other right now rather than the blue flag. But they are really holding him up. There was his chance to get by. He didn't take it. He's trying to be careful. And now he's going to lose. He's going to have the 5th place. He just lost position to a more aggressive driver. 5th plus driver said, I'm not waiting. I'm going. There's Bourne. Still a pretty big gap between Bourne and 11th. But it seems the 11th are just content to let these guys race in front of them and just hold. There goes then there goes their battle as one car succumbed, and then one car just blocked him. He just put a block on the 5th place driver. Fifth place driver said, I'm not having any of that, and just made it by. So that guy just ran off because if he had lifted off earlier, he just caused himself probably a position by doing that. Something must have happened to the 18 because he fell way back. $16. Six minutes left in this race. Even though I came in late in the race, still broadcast is, you know, so far 3 hours and 36 minutes of this. There's your standings. All the way down to 25th. This car had some issues. They had a drive-through, speeding in the pits, and you know they had some things happen that were unfortunate, which put them down into 25th place. But it looks like they're going to finish, which is a big thing. Just finishing. It may look like they're last, but there was 39 cars that started this race. And just to finish in itself is a feather in your cap, in my opinion. Very grueling race. There's a 20-second gap between the 11th and the 12th. And a 17-second gap between 12th and 13th. So 12th place is pretty secure right now. There's your leader who has just absolutely dominated this race. Ooh, you see the 20th just got a 10-second penalty as well. It's tough. It's a good experience. Some of these guys, is their very first time racing in one of these races. And it's a good experience. I raced in one, rain-laden one at Suzuka. It was brutal. It was night and rain. And it was a brutal, brutal race. I haven't done one since then, but maybe down the road someday as I get better at this. Right now, I'm content just broadcasting the race. Those of you that have watched, really appreciate you hanging in there. you have any constructive criticism or just want to say, hey, good race or whatever, feel free to write that in the reply, in the mentions, comments underneath the video later. Please hit subscribe, thumbs up, whatever you can do to help out. Really appreciate any effort you make other than just watching. If you're just watching, that's fine too. Appreciate it. Just hanging out. One minute and 25 seconds left in this race. And it looks like this is going to be your standings right here. Hardberg might pick up a position with that 10-second penalties. It's going to be put on the 208 car. Whoop. Probably won't be hanging on too long after the race. I'm going to say quickly goodbye. And hope everyone has a great rest of your weekend. I will be broadcasting tomorrow, I believe at 3 o'clock. Eastern Standard Time, Grey Wolves.
Leaders on final lap now.
Grey Wolves, I think, is at Zandvoort, a 1-hour race. So if you think about it, tune in tomorrow. Always enjoy when people chat in the chat box and we can have a good conversation, dialogue back and forth. Plan is, after the race, they want to get a nice screenshot between these three cars that these seniors put in. I actually turn off my appearance, accessibility. I want to turn off my overlay. Find it. Maybe find the overlay. TeamSpeak. I mean, not TeamSpeak. I wanted to turn off the overlay so it won't be in the picture when I take a screenshot here. I can't remember where you turn it off in Discord. Appearance? Accessibility, no.
The leader has finished the race.
Oh well. I'll have to cut it out to take a screenshot. Leader has finished the race. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for hanging out. Thank you, Nikos, for moderating. Thank you for hanging out, TSR, Kenneth Langholm, Jaime Goddard, Big Natty. Forgot to mention Big Natty was here. Came in when I was getting something to eat. Chris Bourne. Alright, so Chris, it looks like he's going into the pits. They were all to get together for a picture. See the fireworks going off. What they should do is all hop in their own Discord channel. One Discord channel so they could organize this properly. Or they should just hop in another server after the race, after everyone leaves, and take a screenshot that way. There we go. They're just trying to catch up with the other guys. I wish I could get this stupid Discord overlay off my screen. I don't know how to remove it. Game overlay. In-game overlay. There we go. I think I got it. Good. It's not letting me get back to the drive screen. There we go. So when they get together, I'm going to take a nice screenshot as well from my end. And guys, thanks a lot. We'll see you again sometime soon. Maybe we'll do another one of these ERS. Thank you, ERS, for putting this event on. Thank you for those that helped organize this to put together these senior teams. And I hope everyone has a great day. Be safe and happy. Well, they tried to do it and didn't work, so anyway, we're out of here.